Welcome ulit dito sa virtual na classroom natin. So for this video, magsosolve tayo ng sample problem on simple curve sa subject na curves and earthworks to, no? So related sa transportation engineering. So dyan na tayo sa sample problem natin. A simple curve with an angle of intersection of 60 degrees has a radius of 300 meters. Tapos determine the following. We have the tangent distance na t, external distance e, middle na ordinate m, and length of curve LC, and then we have the degree of curve na D. So sinadya talaga natin na wala mo ng figure na gawa na, no. So gagawin pa lang natin dito. First, solve natin yung tangent na distance. So paano ba natin i-drawing yan? First, i-drawing muna natin na straight na line, no, ganyan. Tapos meron tayong radius, and then we have the tangent. Tapos ito ngayon yung chord natin, no, yung magde-divide ng curve. So yung curve ay pwede nating ilagay dito, no. Ganyan. Oops, mali. Dapat pala pa straight na siya, no? Ito yung curve natin, pag ganyan, which is circular na curve. So ito yung radius natin, which is equivalent to 300 meters. Tapos ito naman yung required na tangent. So ito si E, yung external distance, no? Tapos ito naman, yung distance dito is si M. So ito na lahat, no? So unang-una, kailangan mo natin i-solve si tangent, no? So ito ay equivalent yung angle na to sa I over 2, which is 30 degrees kasi 60 yung I natin, no? So ito yung I natin, which is makikita siya dito sa drawing na lang natin yung isang tangent dito, no? So yan, ito yung isang tangent, tapos pag i-extend natin yan dito, so ito yung angle na yan, no? Yung I, which is the angle of intersection. So papangalanan lang natin, ito si PI, ito si point of tangency, PT. Ito naman si point of curvature na PC. Okay. So we have an angle here 30 degrees, tapos ito naman ay 90 degrees yung dito, no, kasi tangent nga, no. So tangent tsaka yung radius laging 90 degrees yan. So pwede natin na i-solve si T sa pamamagitan ng paggamit ng tangent kasi given naman dito si R. Okay? So to find T, dito tayo sa number 1. Red na lang yung gagamitin natin, no. Oops. Balik natin, no. So we have for number 1, it's find ano ba yan? Find T, okay? Question mark. So using this particular na triangle, yung malaking triangle na yan, so we have tangent, no? So we have tangent 30 degrees is equivalent to opposite na T, tapos adjacent naman na R. So ito yung hypotenuse dito sa kabilang side. So we have tangent divided by R. So T is equivalent to R, which is 300 meters, tapos tangent 30 degrees. Okay? So T is equivalent to, lagyan natin equal sign. Dito is calculator natin. So we have 300 times, ln, tangent 30 degrees. So that's 173.21. Okay? So 173.21 meters. Yan na yung tangent natin na T. Okay? For number 2 naman, pinapahanap sa atin si E. Okay? Dito naman tayo. So si E, ito yung distance na yan, no? Galing dito sa point of intersection or vertex, papunta dito sa center ng length of curve. So pwede natin gamitin yung same pa rin na triangle, no? So yung distance na to, galing dito, papunta dito, that's actually radius. Okay? So same pa rin yung gagamitin natin, pero this time cosine naman tayo, no? Kasi yung gagamitin natin is yung line na to, which is adjacent, same pa rin na angle 30 degrees, tapos yung hypotenuse naman, which is equivalent to radius plus E. Okay? So we have cosine of 30 degrees is equivalent to yung adjacent na R divided by yung distance na E. Ito yun, no? Ito yun, E plus yung distance na R. Okay? So, we have R plus E. Okay? So, sulat ulit natin. So, we have cosine 30 degrees is equivalent to 300 meters divided by 300 meters plus E. Tapos, input lang natin ito sa calculator, no? So we have E is equivalent to, we have cosine 30, tapos equals, no? Equals is alpha, tapos sabi yung equal sign dito. Yan, equal sign. Tapos lagyan natin fraction. So that's 300 divided by 300 plus
alpha x. Hanap lang tayo ng x. Ano ba dito? Okay? And then we have shift solve equals. So that's 46.41. Diretso na pala siya, no? So 46.41 meters. Okay? So, oops. Kindly double check na lang, no? Control Z. Kindly, ba't nagagalaw yung ano natin? Pen tablet. So, kindly double check na lang yung mga figures natin. So, E daw is 46.41 based dun sa calculator natin, no? Parang patagilid na yung pagkasulat natin, ha? So, ito na yung E. Sa M naman, for number 3, dito ulit tayo, no? For number 3, kukunin natin si M na pala, no? Hindi na pala si E. So, M is question mark. So, ang gagamitin natin dito is pwedeng yung triangle na maliit dito, no? So, lagyan natin green. So, pwedeng ito, no? Ito. So, yung triangle na to, we have radius pa rin. Ito pa rin yung gagamitin natin na angle. Pero yung distance na to, yung green, so, yan, yung distance na yan, papunta dito, that's equivalent to R minus M. Kasi M yung dito, no? Tapos, radius naman yung papunta dito. Okay? So, that's R minus M. Okay? So, pwede nating sabihin na cosine actually, no? Cosine. So, balik natin sa red na font color. So, we have cosine 30 is equivalent to, ito naman yung hypotenuse natin ngayon, no? Kasi maliit, no? Ito yung adjacent, which is the R minus M. Tapos, hypotenuse naman is R. Okay? So, we have cosine 30 degrees is equivalent to 300 minus M divided by 300. Okay? So, we have M is equivalent to, sulat natin sa calculator ulit, no? Yan na lang natin. So, we have cosine 30 alpha equals, saan ba yung equal sign kanina? Yan. Tapos, fraction, meron tayong 300 minus alpha x. Tapos, sa ilalim, we have radius na 300. Tapos, shift solve. Yan. So, that's 40.19. Okay? So, 40.19 meters. 40.19 meters. Yun na yung M na distance. Okay? So, kung mapapansin nyo, hindi natin ginamit yung value ng tangent dito kanina, no, para makuha si E. Pwede din kasing ito yung gamitin natin na triangle, no? Ito. Yung triangle na yan, pwede rin natin gamitin. Pero, ang ano lang kasi, what if magkamali tayo dito sa T? So, makikare natin yung mali natin sa T, papunta dun sa pag-solve kay E, tsaka kay M. Okay? So, better na gamitin na natin yung mga given, which is sa R lang. So, R lang din yung ginamit natin na given dito. At tapos, dito naman, R lang din, no? So, wag pala kayong ano dito, no? Unit lang to, no? Meters, hindi yan M, no? 300 meters, okay? So, for number 4, which is the length of curve, so, length of curve naman is arc length na yan, no? So, for number 4, that's LC. So, arc length lang. So, ang arc length natin is R theta, no? Ito yung equation natin. So, pag i-drawing natin yung figure natin, yung curve, so, we have ganyan. Tapos, meron tayong black na lang siguro yung curve natin, no? Pag ganyan, no? And then this one, ito yung theta natin, which is 60 degrees. Kasi dalawang I over 2. Tapos, yun, ito na yung LC natin. At tapos, radius is equivalent to 300 meters. So, therefore, LC is equivalent to R times theta. So, that's 300 meters times 60 degrees. Tapos, ko-convert natin siya, no? So, we have pi over 180 degrees. Para magkakancel yung degrees na unit, tapos radians yung matitira, meters na yung magiging final na unit. Okay? So, that's 300 times 60. 300 times 60 times pi. Saan ba yung pi dito? Hanapin ko lang yung pi, ha. Ito pala, sa exponent. So, pi divided by 180. Okay? So, that's 314.16 meters. Sulat na natin. 314.16 meters. Yan. So, yan yung length of curve natin. Okay, for number 5 naman, which is the degree of curve. Sa degree of curve naman, number 5, arc basis tayo, no? Either chord basis or arc basis. Pareho lang din yung lalabas na sagot. So, for arc basis, So, meron tayong degree na question mark. So, using arc basis. So, for arc basis, laging 20 meters yung yung curve natin. So, gawin natin muna yung drawing. So, tapos we have black yung curve. So, for arc basis, yung S natin dito, lagyan natin red na pen. So, for arc basis, yung S is 20 meters, no, yung distance na to. Tapos, radius naman ngayon is 300 meters. Ang kukunin natin ngayon is si degree, okay? So, ganoon lang din, no? S equals, yung fundamental na equation natin for arc length is S equals R theta. Tapos, in this case, we have 20 meters. Equivalent siya sa 300 meters times yung degree natin na D. Okay? So, we have, baliktarin natin. So, we have D equals 20 meters divided by 300 meters. So, magkakancel yan. Magiging radians. Pero yung kailangan natin is degrees, no? So, ko-convert natin yan. So, we have 180 degrees divided by pi. Okay? So, degree is just equivalent to 20 times 180 divided by 300 times shift pi. Yan. Tama ba? 20 times 180 divided by 300 times pi. So, that's 3.82. Okay? So, that's 3.82 degrees. 3.82 degrees. Ito na yung degree ng curve natin. Okay? So, yun na yung lahat, no? So, review lang natin. We have first is yung tangent, 170 degrees. Ay, meters pala, no? 0.21, tapos 40 yung M. Number 2 is E. Ito pala yun. E is 46. So, mas malaki yung E, no? Compared dito sa M. Pinakamalaki yung tangent kasi nandito siya sa taas, no? So, medyo malapit na siya. Kalahati siya nung radius natin, okay? Tapos, yung length of curve natin is 314.16 meters. Tapos, D naman is in degrees. Yung degree of curve is 3.82 using your arc basis. Kung chord basis din yung gagamitin natin, same lang din yung lalabas niya, no? 3.82 degrees. Okay? So, I think that's it for this sample problem, no? And I hope na medyo malinaw yung pagka-discuss natin dito. Madali lang naman yung simple curve talaga compared dun sa mga compound curves, reverse, at spiral, no? So, yun. Thank you ulit for watching and see you sa mga next sample problems natin dito sa curves and earthworks and other engineering related na mga subjects. Okay? Thank you.